Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be. Today is very exciting. Today I have a new headset, as you may be able to tell, so the audio will hopefully be sounding even better. I'm slowly trying to improve it, and I bought a kind of expensive headset this time. So hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully it all works out for me. I'm really excited about this. I've also got some more exciting news. I bought a PC for the first time ever. So far already I've been recording on my laptop, which isn't ideal because I can't have ultra high graphics settings and have all the pretty reflections and light that I want to see in my Sims game. So I'm upgrading to a PC, which will be a bit exciting. It's very expensive. I did not realize how expensive they are, but I'm excited about it. Hopefully it'll be good. I've bought lots of little accessories for it and I'm over the moon about it. We've just moved house, so there is an office where I can store all my computer stuff, where I can play games and hopefully start streaming on Twitch. So I'm really excited about that. I'm also really excited about this build because it is a part of my CC and base game save that I have started. This is one of like 4 builds so far, and this house is massive. I had so much fun decorating though. It took forever, but it's huge. And the gist of this house is it's kind of like a family looking home, but it's not a family home at all. It's a 2 sim house. You could fit up to 4 sims if you really wanted to, but I have a cute little lesbian couple living here. I'd love if they could have a dog, but unfortunately I'm only using base game and my CC packs. So we have the bottom floor of the house, and when you come in there's like an office off to the side, and then you can go through the office to get to like kind of a bar entertaining room, which I really love how that turned out. And then you can go through the other side of the office and there's kind of like a guest wing. So there's a downstairs guest bedroom with like a guest bathroom, and so they have their own bedroom, bathroom, and a little seating and bookshelf area. And then there's the main bathroom across from that. And then you go into the back of the house, which is completely open. There's a massive kitchen. They have a walk-in pantry and then a massive open lounge. The lounge room is kind of my favorite bit, I think. It's sunken down, but it's also like opened all the way up the top. So you can go upstairs and look over the balcony all across the lounge. I think it looked so beautiful. I love how it turned out. So then you go upstairs, and in the upstairs there's another little seating area, which I think I ended up putting a piano up there as well. And it has like some more bookshelves, some more seating. Obviously you can look over the balcony, and then the whole rest of the top floor is for this lesbian couple that lives here. So they have their bedroom right at the end, which next to their bedroom is a doorway to go out onto a little balcony. So that's really lovely. And then their bedroom goes into the bathroom, but it also has kind of like a room at the back of it that's almost like a mini hallway between the other bedroom, which I turned into like a home gym office where they can just have all their hobbies and things in there, which I thought was really fun. So the back room bit has like a little couple of chairs and a little TV. And I was actually inspired by my auntie's house. She runs a bed and breakfast, which is so cute. But in their wing of the house, they've got a craft room and then a bedroom, and they've got this little side hall connecting the two, as well as like another hallway that everyone can walk in. But I thought that was such a nice little seating area because you can sit there and have like a cup of coffee or something while you're getting ready, or just hang out there at night, whatever you want to do. I just thought that was so fun. So this house is kind of ridiculously big for 2 Sims, but obviously if they have guests over, that justifies it. Not really, but that's what I was thinking. and there's lots of space for them to entertain. The backyard itself is pretty small. I put like a big pool. The pool is kind of huge compared to the rest of the backyard. I ended up doing a lot of landscaping in the backyard, so it's mostly landscaping, a little bit of seating, a barbecue obviously, and a couple of other little bits and pieces. But I didn't really go overboard on the backyard. It was mostly the interior, and I played around with the tool mod a little bit in this. I didn't do anything too crazy, but I really love the scale feature that the tool mod has, and I've used it a lot when I'm building. I use it for rescaling rugs and pictures, because I find when I scale them up they're either too big or they're too small if I scale them down once. So it's nice to be able to get that like in between, and I think it just means I can use more rugs instead of having to pick ones that actually fit the size. So that's really exciting. I've had a lot of fun playing with Tool. I haven't tried anything too fancy, and I'll try it later, but it makes me a bit nervous because it's very complicated, so I'm just slowly practicing and hopefully I'll get better. So with this house, it is again base game only, and then my CC list, which will be linked in the description. So the CC list is just a bunch of CC that I've picked out, and I use it in all these CC builds, and it will be in this save world. So if you only have base game but you want to play with some CC and you have the space to play with it, I didn't use a lot. I think it's under 3 gigabytes of CC, which is pretty good. Like, the game should still run well. My computer didn't really have any troubles running it. It actually ran better than when I have all my packs in, so that was nice. If you want to do that, then you're able to download all of them and play it in your game, and then no matter what build you download from this world, they will all fit with that CC. So I used mostly Harry and Felix Andre's kitchen stuff in this, and I think the IKEA stuff I used a lot of. I think I probably used like something from every like CC pack that I had, but I think it looked so nice. I used the Tiny Twaddlers wallpaper in a couple of spots, I think. I just think it looks so nice. It's got this like leafy green wallpaper, and it's kind of like the base game one, but it doesn't have the wooden trim at the bottom. So that was really nice. It was nice to have that. As you can see, we are in the guest bedroom now. You may have seen the bookshelves and the little seating area for them. And this is just the guest room. So imagine if they have people come and stay over, maybe family, friends. They don't want them to sleep upstairs in the other room because it's filled with gym equipment and stuff. They might just pop them down in their little guest bedroom. And there's definitely heaps of space to put a blow-up bed, hypothetically. If you had more than 2 people come and stay over, you could also convert this into a family home if you wanted to. There's definitely the space for it. You could always use this as a kid's bedroom, convert maybe the hallway into a small bedroom and get rid of the bathroom. There's heaps you could do with it if you wanted to renovate it and make it into a family home. But if you're just happy to keep it with the 2 Sims, then you can download it and play it straight away. The only thing with my base game and CC world is I would really love to have laundry. I'd love to have laundry and seasons, because I use them in every build. I use them in every world. I use them all the time. They're kind of my favorite packs. I just like building laundry rooms. I don't necessarily like playing the laundry gameplay because it does kind of annoy me a little bit, because I always forget to do the laundry and it piles up so quickly, and even if you hire a maid, they don't do the laundry, and I'm like, that's very rude. So it can be a bit overwhelming, especially when you have more than like 3 Sims in a household, and then I'm just like, oh my god, what have I done? And I end up usually just deleting the laundry items. I wish, however, there was an option to disable them so I didn't have to delete them, and that way I could still have a laundry room and not have to actually do any laundry. I think that would be nice. I would like that very much. So as you can tell, we are in the kitchen. I spent a long time working on this kitchen. I think I spent the most time in here actually. It is a massive kitchen. The butler's pantry is huge. It's like a whole kitchen of its own. I ended up having to put another island in the middle of the kitchen because there was just so much space, and I was like, I can still do so much more with this. So I ended up going back because it didn't feel quite right. So we worked on the lounge room for a little bit. The household is a very simple kind of neutral colour scheme. It's nothing too crazy or colourful. I used a lot of black and white and green. I used mostly green accents. And then I spent a lot of time using white furniture. This lounge room part I ended up using a bit more black. I think it just made it feel a bit cozier. I didn't really want to use browns in here, although I think I might have ended up using brown in the end actually, because the black just wasn't fitting with the rest of the house. Yeah, I ended up going and putting brown instead, and then everything made more sense, I think. Hope so. So I did do that, but I think the black, white and green looks really good together, just maybe not with the rest of this house. I used the air conditioners in every room as well because I just think that's a fun little object to have, and I think if you've got seasons installed, it functions like the temperature control button, but it just doesn't look as ugly, which is nice. And I put little light switches in every room, which don't really do anything. They're just there to look cute, but I think it's a fun little detail to have that just adds a little bit of something. So we are working on the top floor now, as you can probably tell. And this is the little hallway I was talking about. I think it's such a cozy little spot to sit. I imagine you'd want to just hang out there in the morning when the sun's rising. I think the sun rises on that side, so that would be nice. And I think it's so cute. The bedroom is nothing too exciting. I kept it pretty simple. I figured since there's only 2 of them living in this house, they might not spend that much time in the bedroom anyway, and they'd probably rather spend their time in other rooms of the house that have much more exciting things. They've got their upstairs office and gym. I can't remember the names of my Sims, but they are also up on the gallery. I posted them straight after this house. You will probably have to turn on custom content to find them, because I may have accidentally put custom content on them, but when I upload the final save, they won't have any custom content clothes. All the Sims will be wearing base game only clothes, and if you want to change them later and put them in some custom content outfits, then feel free to do so. I am not going to criticize you whatsoever. So we are getting towards the end of the build here. I really just went through and added a few little extra details around, just more wall art, and filled in some more empty spaces. And then I just did the outside, and we're into the screenshots. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this build. If you want to download it, my origin ID is ZoeKate12, and you will have to turn on custom content to find this on the gallery, but that custom content list will be in the description, so if you install that into your game, then feel free to play with this. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!